CM Punk will return to WWE as a heel, and here's why.
Hated you guys, man.
Good.
You're chill now.
Good.
You're a good dude. Can you remember
Talk
when
to me in 6 months.
November is right around the corner, and that will mark the 1-year anniversary of CM Punk being back officially in WWE. And it feels like we've been in this honeymoon phase every time we see CM Punk today, because now, quite frankly, he is an attraction opposed to being a regular WWE superstar. We don't see him on every show. When he does appear, he's not performing. He's cutting a promo. He's putting somebody over, whatever the case may be. When we do see him, he's always happy-go-lucky CM Punk. This new version of CM Punk, like I said, the honeymoon phase of being happy just to be back home in WWE. But to be honest, it's only a matter of time before we see the true, real CM Punk. Welcome back to the channel. As always, I am your host, Joey Carney, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe down below to stay up to date with all things WWE right here on YouTube. I drop videos and episodes like this each and every week. You can also follow me on all social media platforms. I'm typically most of the time on Instagram and TikTok. You can go follow me at The Angle Joey. And join in the fun, all these predictions, hot takes, and even long-form segments like this. Now in today's episode, we're going to be talking about CM Punk and why when he does return to WWE, he'll be a heel. He'll be the heel that we've all known and loved going into the Netflix era of WWE. Now before we go any further, you're probably asking the question, when he returns to WWE, hasn't he already come back to WWE? Well, yes. Let me catch you up to speed as to what is going on with CM Punk and WWE. So, CM Punk just wrapped this nearly 1-year-long feud with Drew McIntyre, and ultimately, he won the feud, getting a win at, Drew McIntyre won the first one at SummerSlam, and then CM Punk won the second one, and now at Bad Blood Hell in a Cell, CM Punk got the third win, ending this feud. Now, where does CM Punk go? We saw on Monday Night Raw, CM Punk came out limping, really selling the Hell in a Cell match. Which, by the way, kudos to CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, really putting the prestige and the brutality back into what we know and love as the Hell in a Cell match. Triple H and WWE Creative on their end, really doing a great job as to writing this feud, having it end with Hell in a Cell, but also making the Hell in a Cell match feel more important, getting rid of that red cage, getting rid of the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, bringing back Bad Blood, and really just making this story feel impactful, but also ending it with the Hell in a Cell. It's the only way to end a feud such as this. CM Punk getting that win over Drew McIntyre. Now, as I was saying, CM Punk came out on Monday Night Raw, opened the show after Sexy Red, which I don't know why she was there in the first place. I guess she's from there, but whatever. He came back. He came out on Monday Night Raw, limping, selling the injuries, selling the Hell in a Cell, and made it seem as if he was going away for a little while. And then it came out later on social media that CM Punk is going. He has to recover from obviously selling the Hell in a Cell injuries, but he'll be taking some time off from WWE. Now, the question is, when does he return? We are going into, we're in October. We're going to be going into the last event of the year, which is Survivor Series, obviously in November, which is taking place in Canada. It's rumored that CM Punk will feud with Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. I'm not sure if that's the case because, well, all these journalists and all these media outlets that report stuff in wrestling typically are wrong. So I don't listen to anybody. I kind of just watch to see what happens. And yeah. So yeah, CM Punk is taking some time off from WWE. We don't know when he'll be back. But I have an idea as to what I would like to see with CM Punk pertaining to his return. And like I said at the beginning of this video, CM Punk will return as a heel. If you go all the way back to when The Rock came back to WWE in 2013, the 17 times he came back from 2011 to then. I think it was the 1000th episode of Monday Night Raw. It was John Cena versus John Cena versus CM Punk for the WWE Championship. CM Punk was the champion. Big Show interfered in the main event, ruined the main event. The Rock came out to, I guess, take out Big Show. I don't remember. It was such a long time ago, 10 years, over 10 years. And CM Punk turned heel, beat down The Rock, and that was the start to the 434 days heel version of CM Punk at that time as a WWE champion. We all know that The Rock became the WWE champion at the Royal Rumble, defeating CM Punk. So that match had to have been in 2012 when that happened. CM Punk turning heel on The Rock after a huge babyface run in WWE. We saw on Monday Night Raw, CM Punk came out, Seth Rollins interrupted him. You could see the look on CM Punk's face. After he walked to the back, WWE posted some clips, and I will show you those clips as we go along. CM Punk walking in the back after that segment. You can still hear Seth Rollins' theme song in the background. And you can see CM Punk is not worried, but he seems like he's just bothered. And I feel like since he's come back to WWE nearly 1 year ago, he came back, had his first match back in the Royal Rumble, got injured, missed WrestleMania. He was penciled in to face Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. Probably would have won it if he wasn't injured. So the chip on his shoulder is bigger than it's ever been before. CM Punk has been known to be the guy with the biggest chip on his shoulder in all of professional wrestling. Now even bigger than before because he was out injured, came back, got injured all these times over, and really is just trying to prove himself that, one, he's still the best in the world, but two, that he is the CM Punk we know and love, being now an attraction opposed to a weekly WWE superstar. And to be honest, all of these little run-in moments, stare-downs, face-to-face, whatever you want to call them, between Seth Rollins and CM Punk is ultimately leading to a huge blow-off match, and I'm assuming it will take place in Las Vegas at WrestleMania 41, hopefully for the World Heavyweight Championship, which leads me into the next part of this video, where obviously Gunther is the current World Heavyweight Champion, retained over Sami Zayn. He won't be defending that title at Crown Jewel because he'll be facing Cody Rhodes in a champion versus champion match where the winner becomes the Crown Jewel champion. Basically, Crown Jewel stealing the modern idea of Survivor Series, Raw vs. SmackDown, and putting a title on the winner, both for the men's and the women. Whatever. Gunther won't be defending his title at that pay-per-view. So, which means the next PLE that he'll be on, defending his World Heavyweight Championship, will most likely be Survivor Series, if that even happens, because we saw him face Sami Zayn for that title on Monday Night Raw. Now, to go back down memory lane, CM Punk does have a great history when it comes to Survivor Series. At Survivor Series, I believe it was 2011, 2012, one of those years. Fact check me. He defeated Alberto Del Rio for the WWE Championship, which ultimately led to that 434-day reign, making him one of the longest champions ever. So he has had success at Survivor Series. So if he does come back and challenge Gunther for the World Championship at Survivor Series, it'll be fun. I mean, I don't care to see it. What I would rather see happen is if CM Punk's going to take time off, keep him off TV for a while. I mean, like, until December. Until maybe even January. I know you may not like that, but let it build. Let it brew in the background. CM Punk is gone, or he's gone. Seth Rollins is now back. Let's see Seth Rollins carry the brand, be really the face of Monday Night Raw as he's been for a while now. Start the lead into the Netflix era, which will start on January 6, 2025. Maybe have Gunther versus Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship at Survivor Series. I don't know what would happen. I don't see the money match for WrestleMania being Gunther as the World Heavyweight Champion. Not a knock to Gunther, just if you look at his reign as, recently, I have not enjoyed it as much as his Intercontinental Championship reign. He's defended it 1, 2, maybe 3 times since winning it at SummerSlam, which was already in August. I don't know what WWE Creative is doing with him as the World Champion. It seems very bland. Like, I really did enjoy Damian Priest as the World Champion, but I don't want to get off topic. That's a whole other video, and you can bet your bottom dollar that I'll be making a video on that as well. But back to what I was saying with CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and Gunther. Let maybe Seth Rollins become the World Heavyweight Champion actually, no, scratch that. You let Gunther face somebody else at Survivor Series. I would say I would like to see the Monday Night Raw, January 6th, 2025, the debut episode of Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Give us a main event of Gunther versus Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. Seth Rollins defeats Gunther and becomes the new World Heavyweight Champion. During his championship celebration, out comes a returning CM Punk, beats down Seth Rollins, and turns heel. And now we are on the road to WrestleMania. Because remember, January 6th is Monday Night Raw on Netflix debut. February 1st is the Royal Rumble. And then we're off to WrestleMania in April. So there's not that much time in between. And if Seth is not necessarily going to wrestle on every Monday Night Raw, same thing goes for CM Punk. Might as well drag that feud out to WrestleMania. And that's already a match that you have set in stone, where the winner of the Royal Rumble will go after the WWE Championship, whether it's Cody Rhodes or Roman Reigns or The Rock. Again, another video I'll be making on that. Whole other thing. Let's stay in the lane of CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and the World Heavyweight Championship, and even Gunther. Have Seth win the World Championship on the Raw debut episode on Netflix. CM Punk returns, beats down Seth just like he did to The Rock in 2011 or 2012, turns heel. We build to a WrestleMania match between the two. Seth Rollins versus CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. We see CM Punk become the world champion at WrestleMania. And the biggest reason I think that CM Punk will be turning heel when he does come back from WWE, outside of everything I just said and all the little pieces we've seen here and there of him really getting aggravated with Seth Rollins in the background of things. He was recently on a podcast where he was being praised for being a good guy, and he kind of threw in there, something along the lines of, like, let's see where I am in like 6 months, meaning like he'll be a heel in 6 months or so, kind of dropping a hint there. And you can see that clip somewhere in the video. I'll post that clip for you to see. But I'm telling you, CM Punk has always been better as a heel. He's naturally a heel. All the things that have happened to him in real life outside of the wrestling ring have made him a heel as well. Not to knock on him, but like he's just a heel. He's a natural, organic heel. So for CM Punk to turn heel in WWE, he'd be a top leader going into the Netflix era, especially with Seth Rollins. I wouldn't even mind Seth Rollins turning heel and CM Punk being the face. Swap places here and there, I don't care. But ultimately, Seth Rollins becoming world champion again, CM Punk destroying him and leading to a match at WrestleMania is the ultimate destination for a heel CM Punk in WWE. I think that's going to be a wild ride, a great start for the Netflix era of Monday Night Raw, and a really fun, fast lane directly to WrestleMania for the World Championship, a clear path, because not every year is it clear for the World Championship, Seth Rollins and CM Punk. The match we didn't get this year because of injury, creating that big chip on the shoulder of CM Punk. I think it'll be a fun time. Now, if you want to hear more about my deep thinking when it comes to WWE and pro wrestling in general, you can subscribe down below to watch more on the channel. Again, you can follow me on TikTok and Instagram, both handles at The Angle Joey, where every day, each and every day, sometimes multiple times a day, I post fun content, engaging content, debatable, but also hot takes, all fun things on there regarding WWE. You can go follow me. You can subscribe down below, like I said, for more content like this. And if you keep watching and keep listening to me yap away, you can flow right into other videos that I have on the channel. Most recently, before this one, I asked the question, should SmackDown move to 3 hours on the USA Network? It may be happening. So keep watching, click that video, go watch more, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.